Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video playing some Skarner at top lane. We got an Aatrox matchup. This guy's also running Ghost, which is interesting. I guess we do have a lot of ranged champs on our team. But yeah, gonna take the level 1 nice and slow, throw our Q here. This is what I like to try to do. And then Aatrox is pretty weak level 1, so we can probably walk up here, but you want to be really careful against other champions. I've been learning the hard way on Skarner. His early game is not good. You gotta be really careful. It's chill if you just play to survive, but he's not like Urgot where you can brute force and just try to 1v1 and try to first blood the other person right away. Nice, that's a good trade with the grasp there. But yeah, I actually talked to my friend that's a challenger top laner. And he doesn't main Skarner, but it's in his champion pool. And he gave me some good tips as well. Some of the things I was kind of already learning. But it is nice to hear from a challenger player. The first thing he told me is obviously early game, you just have to be really careful. You kind of want to let them push into you. And if you can go for like an E into tower, even if you don't get a tower shot, he goes for E's into tower, like just pulls them in. And he doesn't even try to pull them into the wall. If you can, it's nice, but if you can pull them in and just make them take one tower shot, that's a big win. Another good trade for me. We're running kind of low on mana, though. The second thing that he was telling me is every champion has their gimmick, as you guys know. Urgot's gimmick is like E flash R combo, then you just one-shot him. Some champions have multiple gimmicks on how they get kills, but Skarner's thing is that he really gets kills in lane through kidnapping under tower. That is like the main way that you get kills on this champ. He's very hard to get solo kills on without kidnapping them under tower. Although we actually might be able to do it on this guy. He does heal a lot though. I don't think I have the mana pool. Wouldn't it be bad if we just backed here on the cannon wave? I want to get a tier going so we can start stacking. That was another thing that he was telling me is he really likes tier, and I honestly agree, man. I think Fimbulwinter is so good on this champ. But yeah, the main way that you're really getting kills in lane is just through your E and your ulti. They can both assist you in just pulling them further down the lane into your tower. And that really is the main way that you get kills with this champ. The third thing that he told me is actually something that I wasn't doing a great job at. I was kind of a little bit. But you want to be really careful with Qing the wave and Wing the wave. It's so easy to mess up your wave on Skarner. And wave management is very critical in this champ because you want them to be pushing. And you want them to be kind of right outside your tower. Because then it puts a lot of pressure on them. Oh, nice. I got the stun on him. Boom. That's exactly what I mean, dude. If they're right outside your tower, that's your kill window. That's exactly what I'm saying. Nice. We got his flash and his ghost as well. Yeah, it used to be so easy to do that with the old Skarner because the hitbox was really gimmicky on this champion. But now you have to kind of go to the side or you have to kind of get behind him. But yeah, that right there, that's how you get kills with this champion. That is your gimmick. I gotta say, it's a little bit cheesy, but man, it does feel good. Feels good to pull it off. Okay, nice. We got the cannon. I missed a bunch of melees there. A little hard to farm with Skarner as well. That's another thing I'm noticing. But yeah, one thing that he told me is you pretty much never want to Q3 the wave because it just does so much AoE damage. So if possible, on your Q3, just try to throw the boulder at them. And even if you're missed, you're just like, you're throwing your Q away, so you're not using it to push the wave, which is still good. But I always try to land the boulder on him if I can. A little bit of extra damage, and it also stacks your tier up as well. If you don't use your Q, then it actually won't stack your tier. We might be able to get another pretty good angle there. Oh, he canceled my E, though. Yeah, E does get canceled by hard CC. You are immune to slows, but knockups and stuns will take you out of it. Pull him into the wall, ulti this way. Got him again. There it is, man. I'm telling you, it's so good. I'm finally learning these, like, angles and, like, the limits of my champion. Man, it's crazy, too. Like, they do have to play into it a little bit. Like, I know it looks bad from his side, but if you guys play versus Skarner, like, whenever I play versus, I always run into that Murthos guy, or I used to in the past. I would always fall for it, man. Like, he would just somehow manipulate the wave to where I'm right outside his tower. And I would just always play into it. Because you kind of have to play into your wave. You can't really just, like, back up completely. But yeah, you do have to be really mindful of the E. I feel like now when I play versus Skarner, now that I've played him a bunch, I feel like I'm going to be way better at playing against him. Nasus was looking over at our lane. Yeah, 2 kills with the kidnap right there, guys. I'm winning so many more lanes now. Now that I actually know, like, the main win con of my champion. But yeah, if you guys play Skarner and you're struggling with him, the one thing that I kept failing at is I was trying to fight way too much early game. Like, he's not really... You can't brawl and, like, fight and scrap, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. It's not so much annoying, it's just a different playstyle of what I'm used to. I think, as a person, like, my spirit, I do kind of want to fight, and I just kind of... I want to, like, get things done. With Urgot, it's way more doable to do that. At least level 1 and 2. Alright, we can get a nice little trade here. He already got Merc Shreds. I do have a lot of CC. That's not a bad buy from him. If I get him a little bit more chunked, we can maybe go for like an ulti ignite combo. Wow, he actually took the back. Okay, he's gonna miss a lot then. I don't mind that either. I'd like to stay until I have enough for Heartsteel. Got the stun. We can pull them over the wall here. If you pull them kind of in the cliff like that, they just kind of pop out. It's another good angle. Well, we got both of his sums down. Gonna yoink the plate. Wow, he's ulting for that. Should be okay. Pretty tanky right now. I have a lot of health regen if we get low with D-Shield. Since they're on Drake, we're pretty safe right now to grab the fruit. If I didn't know where jungle was, I'd probably just take it back here. But he probably thinks that I'm backing. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. He's pushing. Let's prep our Q, land E. Get out of his W thingy. Gonna drop ignite to make sure we get it. If you know you're gonna get a kill like that to finish people off, I like to do that auto Q. Like auto with your second Q, and then third Q you throw the boulder. Also, doing auto Q like this is also an auto reset. Picking up the boulders in auto reset, I should say. And then if you add Titanic to the combo, it gets really crazy. Alright, we should go home. Very nice lane so far, though. I would say this is where Skarner comes pretty online once you get your Q maxed. I think Heartsteel, it's a little weak as a first item, but it scales into the game very well. I wouldn't really say it's weak, but compared to Trinity, you're a little bit more frontline with this build, especially once you get Finbull. Yeah, that's actually the thing I've noticed about this build. I think the 2 item spike is extremely strong. Having Heartsteel and Finbull, you just feel unkillable. And then 3rd item, you can go like Titanic. I'm going to go Titanic second because we're getting pretty fed. Nice little Heartsteel proc. I think pushing the wave is pretty good now. Gonna work on getting that tower. Having tier and mana flow feels really good on this champion as well. Can just spam your W, spam your Q. Just constant poke. Kind of feel like a bit of a range champ. Nasus was looking, but not a great angle there. If we can get an ulti on him, I'm going to flash. Flash ulti. Pull him in. Not really much you can do with that wither, too. Alright, sweet. Should be able to get first tower. Yeah, I'm really liking this champion, man. I think Skarner has some of the most build diversity of any top laner. Like, every build that I try is really good. Especially in its own way. You have to kind of play towards whatever build you're doing. Like, if you go Trinity Force, he's more of a split. He can be a better split pusher, more like 1v1. If you do the Heartsteel build and go kind of tanky, he's better as a team fighter. I'm just going to take it back here, I think. We got a lot of gold. I'm going to go Swifties this game. Swifties are really good against Ashe and Victor. Really good against Ashe. See if we can find a fight here. Everyone's kind of rotating. This will be a TV3. But I got my ulti coming up, and we have Ignite. Go for the Kiana. Should be able to kill her pretty easily. Don't think I can win 1v2. I will try to get some Heartsteel stacks, though. Maybe I can pull them under tower. Gonna try to live. Let's go for the ulti. Oh, we got charmed. Oh my god, I'm out of there. 100 HP. Ezreal. Close. Good try. Oh, that would have been clutch if the Ezreal ulti sniped him. Well, I'm glad I lived there. Got a pretty big bounty on my head. Bot lane's kind of struggling a little bit. Oh, I nearly got him. I should have W'd a little bit earlier. I thought he was in the middle bush. Yeah, one thing I'll say about this build, it makes sense that it's better on a 2-item spike because it is a little bit slower. But yeah, I think 2 and 3-item spike is crazy good with this build compared to Trinity Force. If you get Heartsteel, Thimble, and Titanic, those are like just 3 amazing items on Skarner. They all do so much. I'm gonna go for a teleport here, I think. Trying to see a little bit more. Don't have my ulti, but we can maybe get something with Ignite. Oh, I nearly latched on. Okay, she flashed. Glad I got that Heartsteel proc before she did. See if I can wrap around. I got my E coming up. 2 seconds. Let's prep our Q. I feel like she was definitely typing to her team. Poor Ashe. Gotta do it though, man. Gotta find the angles. There really is so many plays you can make with this champion though. It's kind of crazy. I think this E is one of the best abilities in the game for like setting up plays and getting picks and stuff. Gonna try to Drake Victor out of tower here. Pull him this way. Down he goes. Oh wow, my W killed her. Wow, I didn't think she was low enough for that. My W doesn't even do that much damage either. Nice, I didn't even have to use my Ignite. It's a support Ashe, so she's not really going to do that much damage. Aw, they surrendered. Alright, well that's a good game 1. I'll do a game 2 since that was kind of a quick one. So I'll see you guys back for round 2. Alrighty guys, we're back with round 2, this time up against Malphite. If you guys enjoyed that first round, please do drop a like on the video. It does help out supporting the channel. Trying to put a lot more time into recording these videos, and sometimes they do take a lot of time. Sometimes I can play really good, but sometimes I do have to grind. But yeah, this should be a pretty good lane for us. We can W his Q. I don't think he's going to push too much in this lane. I think I'll naturally get push. Because, yeah, it's a really good lane for me. And then even if we don't W his Q poke, I have D-shield and second win. So I don't think he'll be able to poke me out of lane. Yeah, that pretty much shields out his entire Q damage. That's a cool Malphite skin, though. I like that. Big sandcastle. The good thing is Malphite does struggle to farm under tower. Dude is taking a ton of minion damage. Okay, we might be able to kill him. I might go for the dive here. Try to get him chunked a little bit more. Drop Ignite early. We just E him into his own tower. It's like the reverse of last game. I'm getting a kill under their tower. Yeah, him tanking minions was really greed. I think Skarner is such a good pick into Malphite, though. I think it's actually one of the best matchups for Skarner. And then mid and late game, my passive is just going to absolutely shred him. But yeah, we're going to try the Heartsteel build again, and then hopefully we'll make it to Titanic. I want to show you guys the power of Heartsteel, Titanic, Fimbulwinter. It's a crazy strong build. It takes a little bit of time to get there, but once you get it, man, You can take over the game. Oh, he barely got the stun. We can try to body block the Malphite, make it kind of annoying for him to path. Nicely done. It's a good time to gank him. Guy says babysitter. Not even asking for a gank, man. Just kind of worked out with the echo pathing there. Let's grab this plating. I'm probably going to zone the Malphite off here. We don't need to kill him. We just need to pull him off the wave. The longer he fights, the better. He's missing a lot of minions here. If I do get ganked, then we have Echo nearby for the counter gank. So there's really no risk to play behind the tower here. And I want to take it back anyway. Getting that wave a little bit early will just make my back time even better. I'm actually curious how many minions I missed here. That guy did flash over. We might need to rotate, actually. Oh, he died pretty early, rip. Let's tank out the wave. Don't want to let it crash if we don't have to. Try to make this guy play into tower a little bit. So yeah, just going to get rid of my Q there because we don't want to push the wave. I gotta say, man, it feels so good to finally be improving at this champion. I went through a lot of games of failing, and I was getting some nice games too, and I was getting some kills and whatnot. It wasn't like completely failing, but I feel like I'm just understanding the early lane so much better. I do think Skarner has a lot of hard matchups though. Some matchups it just feels like you really can't fight at all. Just have to play for that kidnap. Gonna try to get a pull under tower. I'm waiting for him to ulti though. Okay, there we go. Let's flash ulti, pull him under. Nice, got him. And then you always want to W at the very end of your ulti, like right when it's about to wear off, because it does slow them a little bit. But it doesn't slow for very long, so you want to W right as it wears off. Just keep him slowed for a little bit under tower. I can play really low HP in this matchup with D-Shield and my W. Malphite also just doesn't have a lot of burst either. Wave doesn't completely go under, but we're a little bit too low. It is what it is. Even if he does freeze, I can just run back and break it.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm already super tanky. Nice, we got a 30 CS lead as well. Oh, they got Dragon sadly though. Unlucky. Yeah, my W completely blocks out his Q damage. This might actually be one of the best picks in top lane against Malphite.
An enemy has been slain.
My W does cost a lot of mana, but if I have tier and mana flow, it's really not that bad. Oh, I couldn't grab him there. It's all good. Still chunking him out. Ulti ignite. Pull him this way. He might die to my burn. Not quite. Oh, he's staying. He's greedy. Nice, there we go. Yeah, he cannot stay for that wave. Definitely tough at this point. I can probably catch up with my E there, even if he does try to recall. Alright, cool. We got our level 9, got our Q maxed out. Definitely be able to get enough for Heartsteel on this back. This is where we come online. Probably going to try Fimble second and then get Titanic third.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm stacking tier pretty quick and Fimble is really cheap. It's way cheaper than Titanic. I think Fimble second is probably better in most cases. I was going to try Titanic second last game, but I think Fimble is definitely a little bit better. Helping me thin down the wave. I guess he had the ulti reset. Trying to get whatever little keys I can. I have so much mana, so we can just kind of Q and W spam right now. Let's see if we can make a quick play with our E. It's only Pike up here, though. If they're mid and top collapse on me, this could be kind of dicey, but I'm pretty fed. Let's see what happens here. If anything, we get a Heartsteel proc. Let's ulti him back over. WQ. See if I can get him this way. There we go. Pull him into the Echo. Nicely done. Dude, it's so good. You can make so many plays with this E. It just feels so good to be able to force a play. It feels amazing to be able to go over walls. Yeah, Q3 really does nuke the wave. That AoE damage is no joke. You do have to be really careful with that early on. I see what my friend is saying now. There's definitely times where I was Q3ing the wave when I shouldn't have been. You know, it's messing up my wave management. Okay, I'm kind of glad I missed that. You gotta be really careful with your Q on tower because the AoE does proc a little bit. I kind of wish they would change that. When I autoed the tower there and Malphite was right next to it, it almost put tower on me. They have to be really close to the tower. But I've died like that before. Oh, my E didn't connect. Almost. Alright, we got a lot of gold. I want to stack my tier a little bit more, though. I think he kills the Lux there. Nice. We could have either gone for a mid play there or take the Grom. Those are my two choices in that situation. Alright, sweet. Once we get that to 360, it'll turn into Fimble. I think Skarner might be the best user of Fimbulwinter, too, in the entire game. Because every time you slow someone or stun them, you get a shield, and every ability can do that for Skarner. Like, every ability is a form of CC. Nice, got the stun. Believe he has his ulti still. Oh, there we go. Nice, my burn got him. He could have probably ulted a little bit before my ulti there. Glad we got the kill, though. I'm getting very fed in this lane. One of my best lanes so far. But definitely a very good matchup for Skarner. Very good matchup. Kind of funny, when I play Urgot, Malphite's actually my permaban. So maybe I should start leaving Malphite open and pivot into Skarner pick. A lot of people do blind pick Malphite too. He's a very safe blind pick. They also like to play him into heavy AD team comps too, though. But some players, when they get autofilled, will just blind pick Malphite. Getting this guy pretty low, man. He has 170 armor now. I love how at this point it doesn't even really matter if I take a tower shot here and there. My W just makes me so tanky. I'll get my Fimble stacked up here in a second. I think they're 3 topside right now, so we got to be a little bit careful. Definitely ready to make a play with my ulti, though. Wow, we get 1,000 mana from Fimble. That's so good. Let's upgrade our boots, get some more damage. So yeah, we get 100 shield. Wow, the shield is increased by 80% if more than one enemy's nearby. I actually didn't know that. Well, I never read that on Fimble. Interesting. Yeah, this item is absolutely nuts on Skarner. I don't really want to use my ulti on this guy. I feel like I should save it for a team fight coming up. Nice, we don't need it. Yeah, I might need it on this guy though. Nasus is kind of fed. I should have pulled him into the Echo W. I think we still have him though. I'm doing very consistent damage with my passive now. Yeah, this will definitely be my pick into Malphite from now on. This feels so good. I do think our early lane went really well and we got a little bit lucky. But still, man, I just don't see how Malphite can ever really kill Skarner. It's gonna take a double Heartsteel proc. I have to E away. I kind of want to go for the Lux kill, though. Oh, it's so annoying how she can bind me out of my E. The cooldown is so low on her bind, too. Gotta flash out of that. Try to E away. I think we can. We got Pike on the way if I can just buy time. There's one. There's two. Nice job, man. Well played. God, Thimble was doing so much, I feel like. Let me get this wave real quick. Thimble did 1200. Yeah, I just upgraded that. It shielded so much there. Not even running Revitalize either. That's another reason Spirit Visage gets really good on Skarner too. Because you have your W shield and your Thimble shield. And then also Unending Despair if you build that. It's another heal. Wow, the cleave does a lot right now too. Alright, I'm excited to try Titanic. My games have been kind of snowbally, so I haven't always been able to build it. League is feeling very snowbally this season. Oh, they're stacking for a pretty good ulti. Oh, that's perfect, dude. Auto Titanic. They get completely melted from that. That was a juicy ult. I think we can kill this guy too. I have Titanic coming back up. Yeah, that Titanic cleave does so much on Skarner. And then it's also an auto reset on top of your Q. It allows you to proc your Q really quickly too. So you can do auto Q, auto Titanic. I can tank out towers easily right now too, man. Poor Lux. Let's go for this guy too. I'm just gonna run around the map right now because I'm so fed. Kill everyone in sight right now. Can also tank everyone out too. Maybe Nasus and ulti is kind of scary. Actually, Swain probably is too this game. I don't know if I can tank out the Swain forever. I have a massive level lead, but his ulti. Ooh, Pantheon too. I don't know if I can win that. Oh, he definitely has Rylai's. It's so hard to move. Oh man, 1000 gold to Swain. Yeah, that Rylai's 30% slow.
An enemy has been slain.
Almost have enough for unending. We'll have to do one wave. $600 Heartsteel stacks this game though. That is a lot for 22 minutes, man. That's another thing I like about Heartsteel. You can just run around the map and just stack it on everyone. If you get fed, it just kind of, it really starts to snowball quickly. Gives me even more damage for my Titanic cleave too. Thimble's on 2.6k shielded. So I shielded about another 1,000 in that fight probably. Thankfully nothing is really happening on the map right now. We have time to just get our item here. Alright, we'll grab Spirit Visage last item. Wow, we got 2.1k on Shield Bash. Yeah, Shield Bash is very good on this champion. I need to play Shield Bash more on Mordekaiser too. My friend that was Challenger, we were talking about Mordekaiser a little bit. And he was saying he thinks Shield Bash is a must on Mordekaiser. Which I actually never run it on him. I've always done second win and Revitalize. But I do notice whenever I play Skarner, I get really good numbers on Shield Bash. Runa's kind of slept on. I've even done it on Urgot a little bit too. It's okay on Urgot. It's nothing crazy, but sometimes you do get pretty good damage on it. If you're in a melee matchup where you can use your E a lot. Let's try to go for a little flank here. Nice, I got them both. Sweet, got my Heartsteel proc right before she died. I could go for a teleport on bot. I might just run down though. I'm already pretty close by. Maybe we should take the portal actually. I wish I didn't. We had a good flank angle. Let's see, are they going to try to recall in that bush maybe? I would definitely like to fight if we can. They ran all the way back under tower. Smart.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I never trust an open mid. Man, I can't believe I'm level 17 already. Top lane quest is really good if you can get kills going. Oh, she has Zonias already? The Titanic auto reset feels so good. Oh, I nearly got him there. This guy's kind of tanky, though. Maybe with Ignite I can kill him. Pull them outside a tower. Swain is gonna eventually run out of mana. Nice, there's the pike. Coming in with an amazing flank angle. Well played. Wow, this is one of the best games of Skarner I've had so far. I think every item feels amazing on this champ. Every item I feel like I'm spiking even more. I got the Titanic auto on the minions there. Hopefully that did something. Almost 4k shielded on Thimble. Oh, where did this guy come from? Get sniped. Alright, that should be GG. I think we end here. Oh, she got her Q off right in time. I was hoping to get Lux in that ulti. Look how long I can tank for, though. With Unending Despair healing me up, too. And then my W shield and Thimble shield. Pull this guy into the inhib. There's so many little things you can pull people into with your E, too. Wow, crazy game of Skarner, man. That's one of the best games I've had with him so far. 3.5k damage on Shield Bash. That's amazing. Alright, that is a good game 2 of Skarner, guys. I think I'm going to play a game 3. I'm really enjoying this champ. 14, 1, and 12. I'll see you guys back for another round. Alrighty, guys, back with round 3, this time against Jarvan. Haven't played against a Jarvan top in a while. It's an interesting off-meta pick. Trade back with our keys here. Trying to see if I could space out one more auto, but it's all good. He gets a lot of attack speed from his E when that flag is down. It's actually pretty strong in the 1v1. We'll try to tie level 2 here. This guy's playing aggressive already, so I think he wants to level 2 fight. It's a little bit chunked out, though. Drop Ignite, Q auto. Oh my god, that was close, actually. He flashed my Q. He played that well. Nice, okay, that could have been a little bit dicey. I don't know if I can get the wave under in time. Let's try. That should barely go under. Might be like a major T right outside it. Let's do the healing bead so we can get refilled too. I feel like this is a good lane for refill. This guy's already seeming like a very aggressive player. Oh, nice cage. Double flash. God, what is bot lane becoming, man? We got Vigar Zelene. That sounds so annoying to play versus that lane. Caitlyn Lux is a good lane too, though. Just gonna go for the quick trade with our E. Nothing too crazy. Might be able to pull this guy under tower with the way he's playing. It's a little bit greedy, but we're going to try to hold the wave as much as we can. It's not really, it's only a few mage minions, so it's not that much of a freeze. He's running very low on mana already, though. Oh, he used his flag. Could have maybe been a good angle. I don't know if I have the damage, though. When they're playing middle of the lane like that, it's hard to get a good E. You can't really pull them into the wall. Just gonna keep stacking my tiers, slowly chunk him out. If he does take it back here, he's gonna lose a plating and a wave. If he doesn't back, we can probably dive once we have Ignite up. Especially if I can keep landing these Qs on him. We got Kayn up here as well. I don't mind letting him take the back. He'll miss cannon. And we get a plating. This is honestly just as good as getting a kill in top lane. If you get a plate and make him lose a wave. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the Skarner content, though. I've been really liking this champ. I feel like he's way more fun now that I have finally learned him a little bit better as well.
Peace is a fragile thing.
Definitely want to try Hail of Blades on him. There's a lot of different builds I could try, that I want to try. I've seen the boss has been playing, like, some type of crit Skarner, like lethality or something. I think crit. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I should look into that build. Wow, we can use his ulti against him. Wow, there's nothing he can do against that. He actually shouldn't use his ulti against me. That's a crazy counter. I get a lot of bonus damage if I E them into the wall like that. He just says so balanced. Dude, no way we're complaining about Skarner top. One thing I'm noticing from playing Skarner is a lot of people don't like playing against him. I think because he is a little bit cheesy. He's honestly, I don't think he's that overpowered, but he is kind of a little bit cheesy. So yeah, it feels bad to die against him. I mean, it feels bad to die against anybody, but you kind of feel stupid when you die against Skarner, is a better way to put it. So that makes people just hate him.
I feel movements in the vibration of the earth, like
Other top laners, you die and you're more like angry because you got stat checked, but Skarner, it's like you messed up positioning and you got kidnapped or something. I guess it feels a little bit worse. I don't, either that or I think I've just been running into more players that type when I kill them. I feel like nowadays so many players type when you kill them. I don't know what changed, like a few months ago or like a year ago, people never really typed that much when I would kill them. In the past few months though, people are way more talkative. So yeah, maybe it's just that. Maybe not even my champion. Oh, that could have been a kill if I landed the Q. I think I still have him. Okay, got his flash. I could have played that way better. Maybe we can get an E on him. I don't want to tower dive though.
An enemy has been slain.
I have a lot more to lose than he does. Lane is going good too. There's no reason to throw it. That's the big thing with Skarner, man. Being patient on this champion really pays off. I'll have my Ignite here pretty soon. Then we can look. Oh, Shaco's here. I think that Triumph is going to save him. Man, I should have known. I'm playing into that way too hard. My bad. I could sell my D shield, but I don't think it's worth it. Probably just going to go for an early back and grab Heartsteel and teleport back. Oh my god, that lock damage. 3-0 lock, man. Champion just has to press Q 3 times and you're dead. I haven't ran into a lock top yet. I did play against one mid. And if you don't dodge that guy's Qs, you just lose. That's what I felt like. Go for a quick little trade. He doesn't have his item finished yet. I think he's going Eclipse first item. Oh, I got the stun. Let's go for an ulti. W auto. Wow. He was actually out there if he kept running. He's probably complaining about my champion. Yeah, now that I know just to not die on Skarner early game, these lanes are feeling so much better.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Let's go back to base, grab Heartsteel. And we'll do Fimble second again. That Fimble really impressed me in that last game. Like 4K shielding, and it wasn't even that long of a game either. I love doing this little flank play. Oh, nice. We canceled him out of his dash. You can always do this on your way back to lane. God, I do so much damage. With that ignite, too. Don't even need my ulti for that. So balanced champion. I mean, I got a pretty big lead, dude. I'll have to look up. I actually don't know what Skarner's win rate top lane is. I think jungle, he has an okay win rate. I don't think it's anything crazy, though. He's definitely played more in the jungle. I feel like top lane, no one really plays in top lane. It's very off meta. I don't even know if there'll be enough stats on it, to be honest. I don't know if there's enough of a sample size, even. Pull it this way since he warded. Oh, what? He stole it. He must have queued over. I didn't see a Z. Guess he yoinked it with his Q. It's alright, we got enough gold. I don't mind. We got a 0-3 Kane. It's looking a little bit rough. We have a really good team comp, though. If I get a good ulti, I can pull them into the Vigar cage, or I can pull them into, like, double Zlean Bomb. Got a lot of things we can do here. The more mages you have this season, the better also. That's just kind of how the game goes right now. Sounds like Riot is going to be nerfing mages pretty soon, though. That'll be really nice to spice up the meta again. A little tired of seeing all the mages bot lane. That's actually a pretty big deal if you play a lot of like Juggernaut and tanky champions top lane. Mages are really good against those, so that'll actually be nice for me. Is that the real jak'sho? Oh, it is the real one. Oh, I can stack on his clone too. I get an extra Heartsteel stack. That's nice. I don't mind if I take some damage for it. Definitely worth it.
Enemy has been slain.
I think I can 2v1. I got 2 levels on Jarvan. I want to kill this jak'sho first if we can. Oh, he barely got out of that. Wow, and there's a blast cannon. Are they really both gonna live?
An enemy has been slain.
That was a series of unfortunate events there. This guy's greeting for the wave, though.
An enemy has been slain. Killing
Gonna slap him with an auto. Alright, nice. I'm glad we got one. It's a lot of time commitment there. Shaco's a little too slippery to kill.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Another kill for Mr. Locke. Another shutdown.
Through my sovereignty that Ishtal continues to survive.
We'll do Merc Treads this game. They got quite a bit of CC. It's an AP Shaco too. You never build Merc Treads for the magic resist, but it is a nice added benefit here. On top of them just having a lot of CC, they do also have a lot of magic damage.
My army sends my tributes from my people, a sign of forgiveness and love.
Let's grab this top wave and start roaming. I want to try to team fight as much as we can right now. I'm very power spiked. And I'm a little bit over leveled too. Try to get the lock here. He's so dashy though. Gonna have to flash on him. Try to E away here. Oh my god, they got Caitlyn too. I think I'm okay with the blast can. Hopefully they get him. Nice, I got him. Little drive-by. God, Skarner E is so fun, man.
Is merciless.
Besides landing a 3-man ulti in a team fight, I would say that E is the most satisfying part of this champ. It's fun to use it to go in, but also to get away. I've had so many good getaways too. Gonna go for whoever we can here. Nice, perfect. Yeah, I'm telling you guys with Skarner, if you get fed, just run around the map with E, man. You can make so many plays. Just run around the map and just kill whoever you can. Oh, they surrendered. Pretty stompy game, but nice. That was a fun one. That's a good game 3 of Skarner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. I enjoyed playing that. And yeah, have a good day, guys. Peace.